The Pleiadians, New Earth Arena beloved ones, we greet you. The winds of change are accelerating on your planet. There is a growing brilliance, a vibrational light cascading down from the celestial realms, forming vast waves of consciousness throughout the New Earth Arena. At this moment, the entire universe's attention is focused on the completion of the New Earth, to witness your fulfillment of this predestined goal. Know that this project will be realized ahead of schedule. Simultaneous with this event, the entire universal community has been invited to hold a collective telepathic communion to support a further acceleration of this next phase of creating a stabilization for the fluid structures. These structures continue to unfold steadily within the magnetic core of the New Earth Arena. This birth of unique pure resonance is originating from, and being created by, the power seed of God. This pure source flows from the central point of pure divine consciousness that exists in this, our resident universe. You hold an aspect of this divine source within the platform of your heart, and as the consciousness of the power seed of God expands into the new earth, each of you will find a sacred and profound reflection of the self reopening within your own heart platform. An ancient, inscribed tablet will arise in the new earth, bearing a unique coded design, destined to anchor and activate a resonance of rebirth at this time. This tablet is designed to revive the frequency of your physical cells, while simultaneously awakening all who seek realignment with truth. Those of you actively working through your heart platform are creating a pathway for the collective network of this universal communion project to manifest. You are playing a fundamental role in forming a collective tapestry of conscious light amongst yourselves. Through the birth of this powerful pure resonance foundation in the New Earth Arena, the universal communion project can continue its acceleration. You are also being asked to expand the creation of your collective energy tapestry, giving life to a broader platform among your collective hearts for the continuous upgrade of the multidimensional layers within the tapestry itself. These tapestries are meant to form powerful structures necessary to create a series of sacred vortices within the new earth. These collective vortices serve as a manifestation station. They will be anchored to specific patterns across the new earth arena, building sacred geometric sites among themselves. These sites will become pure energy spaces, essential structures to be used by you during your evolution as your telepathic systems begin to reopen. These sites are designed to support all communities of the new earth, in aligning telepathically with the state of collective consciousness of God present in this universe, reintegrating you into the sacred order of light, and allowing this pure frequency of telepathic communion to stabilize and fully realize itself within you. You have never been alone. This is the moment for you to actively open to the totality held within the collective universal community. This sacred flow of communion can be compared to a vast ocean of luminous consciousness, of unlimited potential. You constitute a unique droplet of this divine consciousness flow. This is the time for you to return to your unique flow within the whole, which will reposition your consciousness, realigning you with all that you are in your complete abundance. The time has come for you to consciously realign with your unique place within the collective force of the universal arena. You are preparing energetically each time you consciously engage with your heart platform, which simultaneously and naturally connects you to the new earth, your home. Each time you engage with the stillness of your heart platform, all your multidimensional energy systems are recalibrated into a sacred electrical flow system of your divine signature. You are returning to the flow of your original blueprint and naturally re-entering sacred realities that have always existed in time. You can begin to re-emerge, to gain a deeper understanding of what it means to live heaven on earth, within the environment of your human form. There is simplicity in your return to being in unity with all of life force and in consciously rejoining the collective pure space of being. Your true role is to understand there is nothing to do, no project to complete, simply to be in the presence of yourself in every moment. To let yourself go into the flow of your sacred being and be willing to allow your heart to open fully to you, so that you may come home to yourself. To let go and simply be. Your heart platform holds all the colors and multidimensional aspects of your authentic, unique self. Know thyself. This is your goal, to come home to yourself. To choose to be in the simplicity of beauty as each moment presents itself to you, and to be in the joy of the moment. The words, I am, allow you to recognize the sacredness that you are. By reaffirming who you are in the unity of all life force at this moment, there is no greater thing than to be in each moment. Let the illusion of life, the drama of life, flow around you, witness and accept the developments of life as it unfolds, knowing that everything is in hand. Your sacred flow from the universe brings you constant abundance. Claim all that is yours and let gratitude flow through your heart platform. Let the resonance of gratitude grow in your heart. Let a moment of joy fill you as you witness the miracle of your life. Let the pure beauty of nature, the magical flow of nature, fill your heart. Remember, you were born from love. Your true nature is love. The words, I am, anchor the truth of you being born from a pure force of love, light. Use these words, I am, at different times of the day and feel, see, or sense the beauty of yourself unfolding through you, like a flower bud opening its petals to the sun. Remember, you are the one you've been waiting for. We watch over you in the state of unity. We maintain a steady flow around you. There is no reason for you to wait any longer to come home. Take your next step forward, moving and aligning more deeply into the platform of your multidimensional heart. Blessings, the Pleiadians planetary baptism by the sacred fire. I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one essence of pure divine love, I affirm. Beloved Father, Mother God, from your glorious heart I was breathed into existence as a Christ-conscious Son of God. One day, when my learning experiences on earth are complete, I will return to your loving heart as my I am presence has grown to its full stature. I thank you for the privilege of having life and for having a physical incarnation during this cosmic moment on earth when the sons and daughters of God who fell from grace eons ago will, at last, co-create the experience of returning to Christ consciousness. Beloved Father, Mother God, thank you for allowing me and all of humanity to serve as instruments of God during this propitious moment when our Mother God, the Holy Spirit, is reclaiming her rightful place of divine love in the heart flame of every person. I am deeply grateful that I can serve individually and collectively as a surrogate on behalf of all humanity. I now offer the cup of my consciousness as the Holy Grail through which God's light will flow to ensure that every person on earth returns victoriously to Christ consciousness through their own efforts. Now all is ready, and I participate in this activity of light with all the power of my attention and my divine intentions. First, I see the 12 mighty Elohim and their twin flames descending into the earth's atmosphere. These powerful beings of light are known throughout creation as the builders of form. The Elohim now surround the planet Earth and take strategic positions at equal distances around the equator. Now, the Elohim are followed by Archangel Michael and his legions of power and protection. Beloved Archangel Michael leads these powerful angelic beings to crisscross the earth north, south, east, and west. In doing so, they thrust their mighty blue flame swords into all the vulnerable areas and wounds in Mother Earth's body. Their blue flame swords now support and protect all the tectonic plates, cracks, faults, fissures, and weak areas of Mother Earth's body. They are also reinforcing the areas where mining, oil drilling, fracking, and nuclear testing are taking place. This reinforcement by Archangel Michael's legions will allow Mother Earth to now withstand more light than she has ever been able to safely receive. Next, under Saint Germain's direction, the legions of his fifth-dimensional violet flame archangels are taking their positions in, through, and around the atmosphere of every country, province, state, city, town, and village on planet Earth. Now, the directors of the elements take their positions at the 4 cardinal points. Thor and Aries and the sylphs of air are stationed at the north cardinal point, Neptune and Lunara and the undines of water are stationed at the east cardinal point, Polar and Virgo and the nature spirits of earth are stationed at the south cardinal point, Helios and Vesta and the salamanders of fire are stationed at the west cardinal point. Aeolus and Amaryllis and the Devas and Devarajas of the ether are stationed at the uniform pressure sun at the center of the earth. As all these beings of light are now ready, God our Father Mother will flood Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her with the healing ointment of their divine love and comfort. This is the final step of preparation for the unprecedented violet flame activity that is about to take place. To initiate this powerful process of transmutation, Saint Germain issues a cosmic tone, which signals his violet flame archangels to begin shining the most intense frequencies of the violet flame of infinite transmutation that cosmic law will allow into, through, and around every person, place, condition and thing on earth. Instantly, this unfathomable frequency of the violet flame is shattering and transmuting into light every thought form, pattern, archetype, and matrix that humanity has deliberately or inadvertently created amiss since our fall from grace eons ago. Now, Saint Germain directs the violet flame archangels stationed in the aura of every person on earth and in the atmosphere of every country, province, state, city, town, and village on earth to ignite this powerful fifth-dimensional violet flame of infinite transmutation in, through, and around every remaining thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief the sons and daughters of God have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension that was not based in love. Now, the electronic light substance and the atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy that were forced to portray those gross mutations by a fallen humanity are welcomed into the heart of our Father Mother God and immersed in their healing ointment of comfort and love. As this previously distorted, deeply mutated, intelligent electronic light substance is loved free and transmuted back into its original perfection, the electrons, the atomic and subatomic particles, and the energy waves associated with the electrons begin to awaken to their full divine potential. As this happens, these precious particles of our Father Mother God's life force begin to remember their purpose and their reason for being. They remember that their original commitment was to help the sons and daughters of God to picture forth the patterns of perfection from God's causal body in the physical world of form. As the directors of the elements witnessed the awakening of these previously distorted electrons, they began to magnetize from the very heart of God the most delicate frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light that these newly healed electrons were able to receive. Immediately, these precious electrons begin to receive, along with humanity and all the rest of life evolving on Mother Earth, the next level of our Father Mother God's healing blessings. This wonderful gift from on high includes a baptism by the sacred fire from our Mother God, the Holy Spirit. As the company of heaven watches with bated breath, our Mother God breathes her holy breath through the portal of suns beyond suns into the precincts of Mother Earth and baptizes humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth with the highest frequencies of her all-encompassing divine love that cosmic law allows. Now that this baptism of the sacred fire has been received by every electron, every particle and wave of life on Earth, our Father Mother God and the mighty Elohim breathe Mother Earth and all her life up the spiral of evolution, into higher frequencies of the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar new Earth than we have ever experienced. With God's victorious accomplishment of this wondrous event, our Father Mother God and the company of heaven embrace the I Am presence of every person on Earth, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth with their infinite gratitude and their supreme love. It is done. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. God bless you, Patricia. Cota-Robles Life Tapestry Creations. Creating with Play-Doh. Beloved ones, why are you disappointed that everything is not what you have dreamed of for eons? Do you wonder if the 0 point has been reached and if a new Earth is being created as you read this message? Those who wish to remain in 3D have dug in their heels with loud proclamations that everything is perfectly wonderful in their world, only to have you rethink the last few days with anger or horror. So, those beyond 3D no longer see Earth as those who wish to remain in 3D do. It is not that those in 3D are wrong, but rather that you see the world so differently that you seem to be in a different dimension or time. Those in 3D see the perfection of their creations or are angry with the creations of those who hold 3D power, while those of you who have transitioned observe the cruelty and fear that once characterized your earthly life. So you are busy creating a new world, seemingly with Lego bricks, crayons, or Play-Doh. You try to create this or that and then destroy that creation because something better has occurred to you. Of course, not everyone feels the need to rebuild Earth structures, but enough of you are doing it to ensure that what was is no more. Others of you watch impatiently, because surely creating what has been dreamed of for eons will happen quickly. And so it will, just not always as expected. Please understand that your correct Earth has been dreamed of with three-dimensional thoughts. So the Earth created now by those who have transitioned is a little of this and a pinch of that, only to be rebuilt as new ideas and hopes become physical reality. Now you are creating with Play-Doh instead of concrete. You know your final product will be peace and joy, but you are not yet sure what building blocks are needed to achieve it. Day after day, answers will appear in the most unusual ways, not because it is a great mystery to be solved, but because you have started a new learning experience. An experience that will become clear in weeks and months instead of years and decades. Allow yourself to enjoy this new beginning as you dabble in this and that, or as you watch others do so. You were hoping for an immediate resolution of your fear and pain. Not because you necessarily needed it, but because you are tired of taking one step forward and seemingly 2 steps back. Although you cannot see the same vision we have of the universes, know that your steps forward are much larger than they appear to you now, and you will create your new world in weeks or months instead of decades or years. There may seemingly be some thorns along the path, not to hinder the development of your new world, but to slow you down a bit so you don't destroy your physical being. The only obstacle you have now is the capacity of your physical being to adapt to such a new world. Although you have prepared for this moment for eons, your physical body remains substantially unchanged. This is not a detriment to you or the universes, but simply a logical necessity to preserve your physical being. Even though we who observe you sense your frustration, know that you must honor all parts of your being, including your physical being. You would like to run down the road proclaiming your new world, but if you do it too fast, you might fall and damage your physicality. It is time for a slow step instead of a gallop. Smell the roses and admire beautiful sunsets as you observe and or create this new world, first with Play-Doh or Legos, and then in reality. There is no need to rush. This new Earth will not be created any faster. Everything is in the plans. Just know that it will happen within weeks and months, whether you run so fast you break a bone, or you stop to smell the roses. This is no longer a three-dimensional world where, if you lose momentum, someone will steal your place or glory. You are creating your unique thread in this new world's tapestry. No one else has your same abilities or interests, so whether you run to complete it, thus losing some of the joy in doing so, or you do it at a slower pace, which is more fruitful for your physicality, is your choice. The end result will be the same. The only difference is that you will probably regret having run so fast that you missed the beauty of creating your unique thread. Rest. Relax. Enjoy. This is a once-in-an-eternity self-creation, and therefore a new Earth with all that entails. Forget the pain and anguish of those who remain in the third dimension. They can eliminate that life whenever they want. It is only because they choose to remain in the third dimension that they continue to feel and express pain. Now that the third dimension no longer exists, the lessons once tied to the third dimension no longer exist either. Anyone who wishes to be is free. And so it is. So be it. Amen. Anna, Jeshua's grandmother, and Babaji, a profound being of light with gratitude and love for his wonderful presence and that of Master Babaji. I am Anna, and I come to you from a place of deep serenity and joy. I am here to invite you to dance to the sound of life, letting go of the mind's voices and moving beyond the veil. Today I come to you with my beloved Master, Babaji. We are here to remind you that you too are a master, a creator, a profound being of light. You are meant to create. There is nothing holding you stuck, limited or small, except the power you give to your mind and your conditioning. We ask you not to believe but to know. Believing defines your reality and keeps it shaped by your own definitions. Believing says, things are this way, but what it really means is, this is the reflection of what I believe. Instead, tune into a deeper sense within you, your intuition. Feel that space because it has no need for beliefs. It simply knows the truth of this moment. And it also knows that the next moment may be different. Dear friend, what we want to share with you is that, once awakened, you have infinite creative power. Know that if you wish to use this power only for your personal gain, it will not manifest to its full potential, nor will it truly nourish you. Yet, when your intention turns to the highest good, when what you create is further offered to support many others, to generate lasting change, then your highest purpose reveals itself to you, and you will know how to walk this path. Babaji now steps forward to leave you a message. For many years I walked the earth with hope in my heart. The hope that you would awaken from the illusion, from the script. You embraced so fully, as if it were the only possible narrative. I waited patiently and many of you turned towards me. Some of you visited me in the Himalayas. Some of you met me in the sacred space of your heart, without having to travel so far. Now there is no more need to wait. You should discover that you are not a human being, nor merely a body, but a consciousness expressing itself in form. You should reclaim your power and begin to create with it. Be focused. Be wise. Send your energy where you wish creation to unfold. Be love, and you will perceive love everywhere. You are immortal, and even your body carries this memory. Yet you have welcomed certain stories and begun to live them as truth. Rewrite the narrative. Create your own. Act accordingly. Bring this strength back to earth. The strength of one who knows that all things are possible. We love you deeply and are always with you. Many of these transmissions will continue to flow. Not far from now, beloved, you will walk with me on earth again. Be blessed. The creators. What you chose before being born, we are here for you. We are the creators. We are a collective of non-physical beings from the 12th dimension, and we are here to help you. We allow you to be completely yourselves. This is one of our gifts to all of you, and we invite you to do the same, extending this gift to others as well. Allow yourselves to be yourselves and let everyone else do the same. You don't have to worry that by being yourselves, others might somehow trample on you and your creations. You can live and let live. You can trust that the kaleidoscope of reality will put every single person in the right place at the right time, so they can have the right experiences for themselves. You see, if you knew how reality really works, it would be much easier for all of you to believe that being yourself is enough, and it would be much easier for you to let everyone else be what they are. You can set everyone else free. You don't have to judge anyone. You don't have to scrutinize their behavior and see if you agree or not. You don't have to resist what others do, And you don't have to fear it either. Let everyone live in their own reality, making the choices they are making while you do the same for yourself, and you will feel that you are in alignment with your true self, with your soul, with the source. And when you are in alignment, it seems you care much less about what others are doing. When you are out of alignment, you feel powerless, you feel that what they are doing is ruining the world for everyone else, including you, and you can't relax. So this is the key for you. You must remember that it is your job, your goal, and your purpose to be yourself and let everyone else be what they have agreed to be in this reality, in this time on your earth. As simple as it may seem, it can be perceived as quite difficult from your point of view, and this is because you have to look at reality as it truly is, rather than as you have been taught to see it. If you see that there is always a perfect order, even in chaos, then you can relax and you can live and let live. If you are constantly worried about what might happen and what is happening, then you are not just listening to that inner guide telling you to move in this direction here and move there with courage. You also have to let go of the idea that you have to know what being fully and completely yourself will bring you. Ultimately, all you get is more of yourself, and if you can be satisfied with that, if you can understand that you are an infinite and eternal being, then you can move forward with the actions that involve being yourself, and you can do so with confidence and without fear. Most of all, you don't want to fear what others do because you can't control them. So you might as well let all that go and simply listen to your heart. Follow your joy. Find your bliss and live the life you chose for yourself before you were born. That is all. We are the creators and we love you very much.